Good morning, students. I'm Dr. Shalini Yadav, Associate Professor from English Department of Compicom Institute of Information Technology and Management, Jaipur. Today, we are going to talk about we are going to discuss about technical articles. This topic is taken from Unit 4 of subject Technical Communication, which is taught in 3rd sem and 4th sem of your engineering degree. So now today we are going to talk about technical articles, that what is a technical article, how it is written, what are the elements of writing a technical article, what is the importance of technical article, and what are the various kinds of technical article. So at first we are going to talk about what is technical article. So now I am going to explain what is a technical article. Please listen carefully. A technical article describes, discuss, or analyze a systematic investigation towards increasing the sum of knowledge in a specific field. So here we have talked about three basic terms: describe, discuss, and analyze. So first we are going to take or choose a topic related to some particular field which we are going to describe, we are going to discuss, and we are going to analyze in a systematic way or in a systematic format or structure, and that will add to or that will increase the sum of the knowledge or the research done in that particular or specific field. So we can say that it transfers, in other words, we can say that it transfers new research or it add-ons to the new research, and it presents some outcomes or results or findings to other scientists, scholars, researchers in that specific field by giving them a systematic account of the results or outcomes or findings of some survey done in that area or research done in that area, or whatever field work is done or another kind of activity is performed in that specific area. So an article is an objective presentation of technical information. It independently explores one area of research in which you are interested in. That is really very important that you choose your area of your interest, and presents an objective analysis and interpretation of facts. Facts means whatever details and data you want to provide. What are the outcomes and results of that particular investigation which you have done? What are the inferences, suggestions, recommendations, further future recommendations, and what are the conclusions related to that? Description, discussion, and analysis. So this is a technical article. We can say that it is, and when we talk about the importance of these technical articles or research articles are essential to every field. You belong to science, you belong to technology, you are a, you can say, computer science student, or you might be mechanical engineer, or you might be English literature student, or might be you are a psychology student, you are a management student. So it adds to the existing knowledge of each and every field. So there is no problem whomsoever you are concerned with and whatever your topic or subject area is, but we write research articles and technical articles in each and all field to add on to the existing knowledge of that particular subject matter. So this is basically the main important information related to technical articles, and we can say that this is the importance, or it plays a vital role to add on to the researches done in that particular area. Writing a technical article can be published in a professional journal, or it can be presented in a seminar or conference, and in that way, when it is, you can say, published in a journal, or we have presented in a seminar or workshop or conference, writing an article for that is a kind of challenging task. And how to do that, and what kind of you can say articles are there, we need to understand that before writing an article, we need to understand what are the various kinds of articles. So now, what are the various types of articles? Before understanding types of articles, we need to understand that journal articles are different from technical articles. Technical articles are more better in style, in the presentation and in content rather than journal articles. Journal articles doesn't have some technical vocabulary, but when we talk about technical articles, they have some technical vocabulary to follow. They have some specific terminology. They have some specific data and figures to include. You can include your data via bar graphs, pie graphs, or any kind of graphic aid or visual aid you can add on to your work. And in a way, we can say the technical article has has to follow some specific writing conventions or writing rules to write it. So after that, we can talk about types of technical articles. So now there are 4 types of technical articles according to mode of presentation and their approach towards content and their functions. So first one is journal articles. Journal articles are written in a structured format as per the established pattern for articles acceptable for publication in a particular journal. So their styles are different from conference papers or conference articles. These style guides, whatever these style guides they follow, those style guides provide detailed writing instructions that may include guidelines about the preparation of text, how or what kind of size you are going to have. For font size, we can say organization of your matter, length, you need to write of 500 words or 1000 words or 2000 words, depends. Referencing system, how it should be, what kind of format it should follow, and the use of symbols, abbreviations, illustrations and unit symbols, how you put these all things in your article. So there is a specific format and specific strict rules to follow these. On the other hand, conference papers, conference articles are written form of a technical presentation that the author has presented in a seminar, conference or workshop. What is the difference between these two? Journal articles are usually more formal and systematic than conference or seminar articles or papers. When we write for a journal, for getting it published in a journal, the editor of any professional journal might reject your article on the basis of the strict rules or norms they have, or how they consider your article for publication in their specific journal. So, but on the other hand, conference papers, when you send a conference paper to get your paper presented, or you want to present your paper in that conference or workshop or seminar, so there is a difference between these two, because conference editors, they accept all articles whatever is coming on their way, because they want to have a discussion, large discussion on that particular topic. But journal articles have some restricted rules to follow. If your article doesn't follow those standards or measures, so they have every right to reject your article and they will not publish it in their, or you can say in their journal or at their platform. On the other hand, according to the approach, content and functions, articles are divided into review articles and research articles. A review article is an evaluation and analysis of published work on a particular topic. The main purpose of a review article is to evaluate a published work in order to determine its academic value and research potential. How much academic value does it carry? What kind of research potential does it have? Is it going to be beneficial for you or for future researchers? So that, or is it worth taking that published work to review and evaluate and analyze? So these are all questions you need to ponder over or think about before writing a review on that particular published work. On the other hand, research article is based on original research carried out by the author. So we can say that it is an original research work. It may be the outcome of a particular research project carried out by the author, or it might be a result of any small case study, or might be somebody has done work in laboratory and it is the findings of that, or you might have done work in the field, it might be outcome of the field work. So it might be theory based, like in literature it might be theory based, but if we talk about mechanical engineer, it might be related to field work, depends. So it has to follow some certain methods, it has some equipments to use, some procedures, some systems. The main purpose of a research article is to add to the existing knowledge. Whatever existing knowledge is there, how much research work is done in that particular specific field. So is it your research article, is your research article adding to that particular field, and the knowledge exists in that particular field? Does it develop more understanding in that area? Is there any scope of your subject or your topic? So these all questions we need to think about while writing a research article. It can be published in a journal or it can be presented in a conference. According to that, according to the mode of presentation, they can be called research articles, can be called journal articles and conference articles. Now, when we have got the gist of what is journal article, conference article, review article, research article, I'm going to tell you about elements of technical articles. Elements means parts of a technical article and how a technical article is written. Technical article, we know it very well now that it is a formal technical document and it follows fixed formula pattern and it ensures objectivity of it. So it has the elements: title, author byline, abstract, introduction, methodology, results and findings, discussion, conclusion, appendices, references. So about these elements of technical article, that how to write an effective technical article, we are going to talk about these elements in our next lecture. Thank you very much for listening me.